Oh, hi. Good afternoon. Crypto Dadi from Dadi Cryptos, my Bitcoin and crypto friends. Very exciting day today, especially for Ripple. So I'll talk a little bit more about Ripple. We'll look at what's going on with Bitcoin and cover a little bit of Ripple and then also the altcoins. Okay. So Ripple, as most of you know, it is a banking token used for financial transactions. It's been since the beginning of the year. I wrote a couple of white papers on Ripple. You can look up my prior videos. Maybe in June or so, I did a video specific to Ripple when I did some research on what exactly Ripple is trying to do, what the team is, and how does it all fit in. Okay, so Ripple basically is for transacting financial transactions across the network. The goal is to reduce the transaction fee close to minimal. So a lot of banks across the world are beginning to research and look into it, and some of them are doing proof of concept. Even certain credit cards like Amex, big banks like RBC and SBI and Axis Bank are all either in the exploratory stage or in the piloting stage. Okay. So with that said, let me take you over to the screenshots, and I'll share my. Uh, so So first of all, I want to go through. Thank you for joining today. And here is my page. It is dadycrypto.com. It's a Facebook page. So if you type in Dadi and Crypto, my last name and Crypto, it will bring up this page. Okay. So if you are new to this page and you are not yet signed up to Crypto World, sign up here. It will take you to Coinbase, and you get started um, with the basic cryptos. Okay. So um, click on the like button. I update this page couple of times a day, in the morning and in the evening, with some relevant information. Okay, so everything I say here is my views and my opinion, and feel free to go through my site. Everything here is free content, and if you have any questions, let me know. If you want some more detailed consultation, you can always reach out to me. Here is my contact information. Okay, so what's going on? So first, let's look at Bitcoin. Bitcoin is kind of trading around 14,747, which is a decent number considering where it was earlier in the day. It was close to 14,200, so it is going up. And out here we have Ripple at it's 50% up since yesterday, and I'll talk about that. So it's $2.17 right now. We have to see which exchange this is, but right now coin market cap says it's at 270. Okay, so I have some good updates with some screenshots. So here is Bitcoin. So Bitcoin around this 17,750. This was about 15 minutes back. So it has just gone up from 17.5 to 17.7. Okay. So as most of you know, it came down from 19.6 all the way down to as low as 13.8 or 39, and then has been trying to consolidate around this 14,500, 14,000, between 14,000 and 15,000. So midway between there. And as most of you know, the Bitcoin tries to consolidate in this triangular form. And then once it reaches, I would say, a steady state, then it takes off. Okay. Optimist about Bitcoin. It sure is. I think this with bottoms have been reached for this round at least, and it's consolidating for the next move up. Okay. So that's as far as Bitcoin goes. Let's look at what's going on with other coins. So So Ripple. So I did a lot of research prior to this, and I took a number of screenshots which will be of interest for you guys. So Ripple, this is from Bittrex. So around an hour back, I was doing some research today. I had some time today to do some research, and Ripple did go. This is in terms of BTC. Ripple did go close to $2, then had some minor correction, and then again it took off. So this was around the 195 range. Okay, so and it's at 30133272 in terms of BTC. Okay, so as it comes up here, so on a broader time frame, Ripple, if you have not been in touch with Ripple was hovering around this 20, 22, 23 cents through most of, I would say all the way through December. So it was around 13 cents. It went a little bit closer to like 25, 26 cents, then came down, and it was kind of a straight line around this 22, 23 cents. So around the 20, this is a graph just for the 29th onwards. It did take off this morning from this was earlier around $1.60 in the morning, and it went up all the way till $2. Okay, so that's what this chart is showing. This was in the last 12 hours. So Ripple, right now the market cap for Ripple is around 84 billion. Okay, so that's pretty high number considering that it is a relatively newer coin. It was around the $1, 1 billion, 2 billion till like a month back. From market cap standpoint, in the last 1 week, it has gone up. I know, maybe like 50 times, as you can see from here. Okay, so this is this is the chart for Ripple since beginning of December. So this is what I was mentioning earlier. You can see it was at 23 cents through middle of December, around the 17th, 18th. It took off all the way till like 75 cents. Then kind of did some consolidation around the 75, then went up to 90, a little bit of consolidation there, and then since then it has zoomed up. Earlier today, this was chart from earlier today where it was $1.92, and now it's, I believe, crossed $2. So just in the month of December, it's gone up like from 23 cents to $2 odd. So it was like 1,000%, 10 times. Okay. So Ripple is available in few exchanges. It's not there in Coinbase yet or GDEX. So if you're in the US, your best bet is to go to Bittrex or Poloniex and Kraken. Okay, I believe Binance and a few other exchanges also do, but I think I've been hearing that getting an account opened in Bittrex is taking a long time. Same goes to Kraken, I believe. So a lot of volume out there for new new customers or new investors. So I think all the exchanges are struggling. So for those of you from India, I have some user base, a lot from India too, in addition to the US. So in India, there are 3 coins that are traded. Ripple is one of them, and earlier this morning, Ripple was trading around 140 rupees, which is like close to $2, and it is actually a little over $2. Bitcoin around this 12 lakh, and Ethereum around the 60,000 rupees. Okay, so Ripple right now, since earlier today, it's come to the number 2 position after BTC, which is Bitcoin. in terms of market cap. So earlier this morning it was 72 billion, I think. Now just now we are seeing that it's at 83, whereas Ethereum is around 70. So Ripple will be on the number 2 spot for some time till it touches 250 billion, which is Bitcoin. So about it has 4 times to go. Okay, not sure it's going to happen, but that's where it is. So some tweets from earlier today. So Ripple is worth now. This tweet says that it's worth more than Uber. Uber is, I believe, 70 billion, and Ripple has crossed that. And that's basically what it says. The rest of the tweets are mostly around the Bitcoin. In India, for some reason, although it's democratic country, the finance minister and all, they're still not up to speed on the cryptos, and they still show a lot of fear factor into the cryptos. Okay. So this was my earlier this morning on where the altcoin stood. So as you can see, this was from the morning. So a lot of greens. Ripple, today it seems like in addition to Ripple, some of the coins that were doing well in terms of green were XVG, Verge, and then Dogecoin, Digibyte, and a couple of others. Okay. So these were the older postings from earlier today. So go through that at your convenience. So what I'll cover now is we go live to the Bitcoin price. So right now Bitcoin is around this 17,750, 14,750. And let's look at Ripple. Ripple around this $2.17. This is an average price of all the exchanges that are out there. So maybe you can look at a live price for Ripple. Let me see if I can get it going right now. Yeah. So this is trader view. So let's do some interactive charting for that. So yeah, so the $2.17 you see here is probably mostly in Asian exchanges. Asia has, I think South Korea, like BitThumb has like a lot more premium. It trades higher. But in the US, as you can see, this is in this exchange, Bitstamp, which is UK based, which is lower than other. It touched a peak of 197 and then it came down to 184. So right now it's trading around 184. Let us look at like the 2 or 3 minute candle. So yeah, so it did touch 197, then it came down to 180, went up to 194 and back to 184. So seems like it may have touched the peak because it has been going up for quite some time. The bull run has been since like a week now. So as you can see, it started. Let me go back to like a 3 hours. So you get a bit there. So it started around this time, so 20th around, and since 20th, so today is the 29th. So about 9 days, it had this bull run. So there's some price correction here. Okay, so will it able to stay at these levels? We have to wait and see. But there is a lot of demand for Ripple because one, it is a lower cost coin. It's only $2. If you compare with all the regular top 3 coins like Bitcoin, Ethereum, or Litecoin, this is extremely low. So this is one easy way for new investor to get in. And then it is also a stable coin. So I'm guessing it will have a lot of interest among the new investors, and it may try to stable around these higher levels. So which will be good. One note is there are 100 billion. So there's a supply of 100 billion ripples. So that's a lot of ripples. So that's why it's at a lower pricing. So when you have $2 now, and you're trading around this 7 what is that circulating volume? Yeah, about 30 how much is this? About 380 million, and you times it into 2. It's that's where that 70 billion comes into picture. Okay, so the supply is 100 billion. It's trading around this 38 billion, and the volumes are equivalent to this 500 or 493 BTC. Okay, which is equates to the 70 billion. Okay, so what else? So yeah, so it did touch this 80 billion that we were talking about. Let's look at any other information that's out here that's of useful. So from exchange standpoint, as you can see, it's trading at $2.47 in Bitthumb, which is from Korea. Bitfinex from Hong Kong is at 189 cents. Binance is also from Asia, 196. Bittrex is US based, 190. This is Bitstamp. Where is Bitstamp? Yeah, Bitstamp 191, which is from the UK. Corbett from South Asia, South Korea, and Poloniex is Europe. So US is trading lower, and in Hong Kong it's trading lower. It's trading higher in Coinex, which is I think from South Korea. Kraken is from Europe at 193. So volume wise, the most volume is coming from Korea, and as some of you may be knowing, Korea is very high into cryptos. They pay premium for the cryptos, especially Bitcoin and Ripple and Ethereum Classic. Okay, so their number one coin, it seems like, is in Bithumb is Ripple, followed by Qtum. Bitcoin is in fourth position, and Ripple is 2 billion. So a lot of volumes coming from this Bithumb exchange. Okay, so that's kind of where things are. So one more look at Bitcoin, 14,720. Now the price here for Ripple inching slowly. Let's look at 1 minute candle so we get a better picture. So it's around this 188, 187, 188. So which is an extremely good price considering where it was a couple of weeks back. Okay, so that's all for today. Hope you enjoyed this video. Do the like button on the YouTube channel and also on my cryptos page. Come here and do your like, so you get, if you're on Facebook, you'll start getting my updates. I post a little bit what is relevant. I don't post a whole lot, maybe, but I because I screen them for my own research, I only post what I feel is relevant. I've been talking about Ripple. If you look back to my prior videos or from my prior postings, you see I've been talking a lot about Ripple. And if you have been following me, I was showing the price trends of where the Ripple was and where it potentially could be going. Okay, so today the focus has been on Ripple. Generally, we focus on Bitcoin, but I think Ripple deserved its share today, and it's an awesome coin to own. It's a long term. If there were two coins you wanted to own, it should be Bitcoin and Ripple. Okay. With that said, I'll let you go, and thank you all. Have a nice rest of your day. Okay. Let me start the share. And okay, see you guys. Have a nice rest of your day. Okay, bye bye.